Hello, I'm Dr. Brandt Gibson, and today I want to talk to you about stress fractures in children. So fractures are a common problem. We run into fractures all the time, but sometimes you can actually get fractures that are actually just a little crack in the bone called stress fractures. The most common reason that we get stress fractures is an overuse type injury, say running or jumping or those kind of things. And stress fractures are going to actually be more common in kids and children than they are in adults because of the elasticity or the forgiveness of the bones. So the bones are soft enough that they actually bend, and you get green stick type fractures, those kind of things. But you can also just get little cracks in the cortex of those bones, which are stress fractures. So if you have an injury and you went to the emergency room or you went to a doctor and they actually did an x-ray and they says, oh, it's not broken, but the pain continues to progress, continues to get worse, and is not getting better, a lot of times this is a stress fracture that they actually missed. Stress fractures are more difficult to see on x-ray. Plain film x-rays usually miss them for at least 14 days. Emergency rooms, same type of thing. A lot of times they'll be missed for a period of time and they'll tell you that it's not fractured and they'll send you away, and then the symptoms just won't get better. In our office, we're actually able to clarify the images using computer technology, and we're also able to zoom in so we can catch stress fractures within hours of them happening. So because of that, we actually catch stress fractures on a regular basis, and we see them in youth and young adults. And what we do is we put them in these boots or shoes or something that actually limits the motion across that fracture to allow it to heal. Stress fractures, just like all other fractures, are fractures. They're broken bones, and they need to be treated like a broken bone using protection, whether it's cast or boot or something like that, so that you don't get motion across the stress fracture or it continues to be a problem. So we immobilize it. We decrease the pain and swelling using ibuprofen or things like that, or you can actually use MLS laser to decrease pain, decrease swelling, and actually stimulate it to heal. And time. The big thing with fractures is it takes time. The good news about stress fractures in children, usually at somewhere between 3 and 4 weeks, they're completely pain-free and they can usually get back to a lot of their normal activities, even though fractures typically take 6 to 8 weeks to completely heal. This is Dr. Brandt Gibson, and this is your podiatry tip day 303. Stress fractures in children can be a big deal. They should be evaluated. They should be looked at. Just because your doctor in the emergency room read that your foot or ankle as not being fractured does not mean that it's not broken. You need to have the right technology to actually look at it and evaluate it. This is Dr. Brandt Gibson.